WABG, the Delta's leading news source.
Thanks for joining us here on the ABC 6 News webcast. I'm Tanya Carter on this Wednesday, May 8th, 2013. Well, topping our news, police say a Shaw woman is behind bars after shooting her boyfriend during an overnight argument. Shaw Police Chief Anthony Gibson says 30-year-old Julia Kraft was taken into police custody after she shot her boyfriend twice last night. Gibson says the two were having an altercation when Kraft pulled the trigger, shooting the victim in the lower back and leg. Chief Gibson tells us the man is recovering at Delta Regional Medical Center in stable condition. Kraft is being held at the Bolivar County Regional Correctional Facility, where she is charged with aggravated domestic violence. Well, turning to state news, Governor Phil Bryant says, well, he could run the Medicaid program. Bryant says he thinks he can run Medicaid even if lawmakers don't reauthorize the program or set its budget by the time the new fiscal year starts July 1st. The governor appoints the Medicaid director and says he has the authority to keep the program operating after that date. He says if someone doesn't like it, they can challenge him in court. Bryant making his comments today while in North Mississippi. House Democratic leader Bobby Moark telling the Associated Press it would be difficult for Bryant to run Medicaid without legislative approval. Lawmakers ending their regular session last month without reauthorizing or funding Medicaid. They had a partisan dispute with Democrats wanting to expand the program and Republicans opposing that. Well, as concerns over the rise in Mississippi River levels grow, work continues to make sure that what happened in 2011 doesn't happen again. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers from the Vicksburg District were in the area today inspecting the construction work that has been going on since the flood of 2011. Relief wells were one of 84 items that were funded to be installed. An effort to repair and fix sites near the Winterville Mound area, an area hit the hardest during the flood. The wells are 50 feet deep and allow engineers to control the flow of water to these relief sites, keeping other areas safe from developing problems.
When the river comes up, you'll have seepage, which is uncontrolled. Just the water flows underneath the levee or through the levee throughout this area, and it'll just end up puddling up in the fields behind here. During the flood, we had a problem where we had a sand boil actually develop, and the water started flowing through there with material. And at that point, you have no control over it. The water flowed where it wanted to, and without the relief wells here, it could happen again.
Now, there are about 11 relief wells in the Winterville area, the entire project costing over $1 million.
Watching the Delta's #1 news source.